Hey Pisces, how are you? Spiritual Empress in his house. What's up? I'm doing this reading on my lunch. Um, but yeah, very interesting vibe for Pisces. I have a lot of Pisces girlfriends. I know Halloween's coming up, so they're all about, we got the fall going on. My place is starting to look real cute. We had an inspection. They called it, they thought it was one of the models. So, but yeah, all my Pisces girlfriends, they always get so excited around Halloween because they like to dress up. It's actually getting cold in Phoenix right now, so they got all the accessories on, honey. Okay, they're like scarves this, scarves that, and I'm not like a total fashionista, but I know how to look good. But then they always just like, oh no, girl, you need an accessory or whatever. So they're really fun to hang out with, especially in the fall. They definitely like the holidays and things like that and enjoying themselves. But they get very interesting vibes with Pisces. I love all my Pisces girlfriends. I got a Pisces heart, so I definitely relate. I can feel that, I don't know about you Pisces, but I've been on my grind for a really long time. Just kind of busting shit out. So I don't know if you guys are kind of like reinventing yourself like Capricorn is right now, anything like that, but I definitely feel like you're feeling a much like the Pisces always does. You always feel like ups and downs with things, but I feel like this is very quick. This is like day to day. You have a good day, you have a bad day. You have a couple good days and feel more secure, and then maybe you have a bad day again, and that's kind of just the nature of the Pisces in general. But for me, it's hit me really hard. I'm really happy and I'm in a really good place, but with that Piscean energy, it can be rough sometimes, especially when you're being so busy and you're not having time to rest and relax. I haven't had any. That's why I'm behind on my reading. So, love you Pisces. Let's do second half of October just because I'm behind. If you guys don't know, my driving videos and things like that, I had an hour drive to really do those and zone out, and now it's just like my life is so full of activity right now. So that may be how you guys are feeling as your activities picking up. But we'll see. I'm going to draw a couple cards for you guys. I hope it's not too short of a reading for you. I'm just on my lunch right now because that's what hustlers do, okay? We hustle. Pisces always hustles. And I can tell you now, I always got to hustle. So I feel good for you guys for second half of October, and I'm sorry it's late. So this is the first card that you guys got was the Four of Pentacles. I like this card a lot for you guys. You have the Death card, like it. I don't know if you guys know, Death is one of my favorite cards. You have the King of Cups. This is your freaking card. Are you kidding me? Very cool. And then the Ten of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles. You guys, this spread's freaking awesome. You have the Six of Wands. You have the Devil. And you have the Nine of Cups. And moving forward, you have the King of Wands in reverse. I feel like you guys could be dealing with somebody else. Wow. Okay, so this may be a relationship reading. This could be for work, something like that. So right now, this is currently you guys. It looks like you guys are working on building your security and your finances. As you can see, you have all the elements in the card. So you could be dealing with multiple people when it comes to at work, different ones of the elements, obviously. But looks like you guys are really working on recollecting your finances. Looks like you guys are really looking to build foundations. This card's all about stability. So it looks like you guys, maybe you weren't in such a stable situation before. Or something like that, but it looks like this is like rebuilding. So you guys are really, really focused on, maybe you guys left certain situations, or situations weren't what you thought they were. So now you're having to kind of, maybe you took a little bit of a hit and you're rebuilding. So that's the Four of Pentacles. I like that card a lot though, because it's about foundation. You really can't move forward with anything in life, relationships or work or life just in general, without having foundation here. So it looks like you guys are trying to build that up. Because you have the Death card, this is the end of cycles. Pisces are kind of always cycling. I feel like there's always, you guys can be stuck in a lot of cycles really easily, or like especially with my girlfriends, sometimes it's so funny. They'll repeat the same things over and over and over, expecting a different result. Or you know, if it comes to relationships or things like that, it looks like there's a definite death, which is great. I love this card for you guys. It's very, very powerful. It's major arcana. You guys are ending old situations that I feel like drained your finances, or has to do with finances, something about you not standing on your own, because that's what these foundations are for, standing on your own. So maybe you left a relationship, something like that. It looks like you guys are also ending new cycles, because you are the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, it looks like you guys are moving towards emotional fulfillment. I feel like a lot of Pisces have been evolving lately, and that's great, because it feels like the King is not working towards the Four of Pentacles. The King has it. So it looks like you guys are definitely working towards being true kings and true masters of your emotions. True emotional fulfillment to somebody, wish fulfillment to somebody. This is the most nurturing king. He is very wise and emotionally available. And he sits on his throne, so he has everything here. It looks like you guys weren't having that before because of certain situations, certain cycles you weren't ending. You're ending them so that you can become the kings that you should be. I feel like, honestly, Pisces on this planet have been so... These are very cool cards. So if you guys are dealing with other people, sometimes this bottom line usually means somebody else. Looks like the King's working for something. Maybe you're working towards happiness with somebody you see yourself being very happy with it. This is a 10 of Cups. I love this card. It's just happy. You can see the cats in the picture, very loving. You have all the elements, the rainbow. I mean, this is true endings of cycles. It looks like somebody, or whether you guys are in a work situation or something like that, you see this work situation as wish fulfillment and the ending of old cycles to true happiness. So with that being said, this could also be another person. I find that a lot with the Cups and with the Pentacles, that you see as this. Maybe you see this person as this is somebody who would make you really happy, or this new career or something like that, it would make you really happy, and you're seeing that now. And I'm finding that with a lot of like my friends. That's just kind of how it is that they're seeing somebody they either, and honestly, if you're a low level Pisces, you probably fucked somebody over that you could have been really happy with. So because they have the 7 of Pentacles with the 6 of Wands. So it looks like if it was a work partnership or something like that, this could have been a really good opportunity. Also in a relationship, it could have been a really good opportunity. It looks like they took their 7, their bounty. They put in good work to maybe towards the situation or towards the work. Or maybe this was you put a lot invested in. You guys or they will start to see the fruits of their labor come in. And it looks like they did, and then they left. Because it's not the Chariot, the 6. So 5 is change, and 6 is moving towards a new direction. So it looks like either if it was a partner at work or something like that, it looks like they took their money out, or you know, if it was a relationship, it looks like they took what was due to them, and maybe they cut and run towards some new opportunity. Usually this means Wands are very quick movement. Usually this can mean like moving away from a situation. Maybe you literally moved. Maybe this other person literally moved, or moved in a new direction with business or love or something like that. But and they're definitely seeing comeuppance too, unless this is you or somebody else. It's hard for me to read for Pisces sometimes. It's like the back and forth. So take whatever resonates with you, but it looks like they moved away from the situation, or you moved away from the situation. You could have also been happiness to somebody, cut with your coins and ran. Because this is the Devil. So the Devil is, everybody always says it's like addictions, toxicity, things like that. This is also kind of an ending with the Death. And I don't know what goes better with the Death than the Devil. But these are two things bound together. I feel like there's a lot of karmic relationships with Pisces that binds them to people that don't best serve them. So you guys may have had a work situation, a love, or even friendships, you guys. You can have really toxic friends around you and things like that. These two are bound, but with the Devil, it's usually you're like coming out of it. I like it actually when it's in its upright, because it means to me any situation that you feel bound to. So if you guys were looking into karmic relationships or twin flames or anything like that, to stay in a situation that's not serving you is never a good thing. And they're bound. They don't have a choice. So I definitely feel this. If you guys are looking for like soulmates or things like that, that's definitely this. And just know that if somebody's not treating you the way that you should be treated, or the way, or putting in the work that you're putting in, you should never stay in that due to karmics or anything like that. You should never, twin flames and karmics is a game down here too. So, because it looks like this is what you guys want moving forward. You want the 9 of Cups, you want emotional fulfillment with somebody. The funny thing though, is if this is the other person or the other situation, you have the King of Wands in reverse. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys are dealing with an Aquarius, possibly another air sign. I think airs are best for Rod. Some people say that the swords are, but to me, I take the King of Wands as an air sign in reverse. This is also not communicating. So you guys could not be communicating with somebody. Maybe you cut off communication. Messages travel through the air, emails, text messages, phone calls, things like that. It looks like you guys weren't, you want emotional fulfillment, but sometimes it's hard to know how. Sometimes people don't know how to communicate. So it looks like you could have some communication issues. With this one, if you guys are dealing with any sort of air signs, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, they weren't owning their communication style, their communication skill, or you guys just weren't having good communication together. So, and in any kind of partnership, if you're not communicating, you know, if you're not communicating or things like that, it's very, very hard for it to work out. So, yeah, I hope that wasn't too melancholy for you. So if any of you guys are looking for love or anything like that, or want to know more, like I said, I'm just doing a really quick reading because I'm on my lunch. And I hope that kind of made sense. I've been feeling a little wonky with the Pisces energy lately, just with my own. It's been very weird because Pisces this month, you have a lot of life force energy coming to you, and a lot of just energy in general coming to you, and it's really hard to decipher if it's a true feeling of your own or if it's just information that's coming to you from the others. So you guys could be getting very psychic. You could be having a lot of revelations this month. Feel really good for you. But if you guys are looking for love or career or anything like that, this definitely looks like a two-party situation. Could have been toxic. You could have been in a toxic work environment too. Something like that. But what you want is definitely the right things. Just sometimes the person you're dealing with or whoever, or you're not communicating, that's hard. And then what you guys got for, 2 of Wands in reverse. This is sending out your ships. This, I think, has to go with communication. You guys haven't been sending out communication, so how can you expect for your ships to come in if this is in the reverse? It's also Wands in reverse. They're both reversals for communication. So whether you guys are dealing with another air sign, stuff like that, you guys just aren't communicating. So that should, I would assume, continue through October. And clarifier on career. How's career going? Four of Swords in reverse. I take the Four of Swords in reverse as like, this is building things. This is being selective about who you surround yourself around. This is like you're starting to work, but you're not so much worried about the swords. I don't feel like this is a ton of backstabbing. This seems like you have some possible financial issues with the job. So maybe you guys aren't making enough money. Maybe you're not allocating, I would say finances, but this isn't a Pentacles card. It looks like you guys are dealing with some backstabbing situations. It could be with 4 different parties. Something like that. Very interesting read for you guys. I haven't pulled some of these cards in a long time. So, yeah, Pisces. I really love Pisces. I love you guys. I'm actually really excited because me and my girlfriends, Pisces, you're like, sometimes you're just like the worst because, like, I love you guys so much, but you have the idea and the vision of the party. And then when, like, you get an Aquarius in the mix, it can be super fun, or it can be super like, well, this is my vision, and then it's like, I have to execute it. And I'm like, okay, I kind of have to like mother the situation for the friends. So it's always really funny, but it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun together, a lot of good ideas. Going to a lot of my friends are doing Halloween parties and things like that. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I love you guys, Pisces. I hope you some of this resonated with you. If it didn't, if you want to drop a comment, a link, specific questions or anything like that, you want me to do more on Pisces, I can. It's just these are super short general reads for October, mid-October on my lunch. So all right, Pisces, I love you guys. You enjoy your Halloween. If you want to like, comment, share, anything like that, yeah, we'll talk soon. Love you guys. Bye.